an issue in a lot of households when it comes to when we're watching our televisions. You noticed over the years, the televisions have gotten thinner and thinner and thinner. And what happens with that is that everything has to be compressed. So you might have a TV with a great picture quality, but the sound just isn't what it used to be. Or maybe it's just tougher for you to hear dialogue when you're watching TV because there's so much background noise and you know, sounds and explosions and things going on the screen many times if you're watching movies and games. And it's just harder for you to hear. And if you've ever had that argument with a partner or somebody in your household of turn the TV down, you're listening to it too loud because you can't hear the dialogue, then this is the answer, and it's from ZVOX. This is why this is a customer pick on hsn.com, because it's not about loud, it's about clarity. I just want to hear what they're saying. I don't want everything to be too loud to be uncomfortable. There is a dialogue boost technology in this ZVOX that makes all the difference. And now you don't have to have that argument with your significant other. You don't have to just kind of miss the dialogue that's going on and like, I just don't understand what's going on in this movie because I just can't hear them. You don't have to feel bad within yourself because you can't hear and everybody else can. This is a simple hookup. It's a small box that can sit right there on right in front of your television. And it's so simple and easy to use. And today, it's not the $250 that it normally is, or the $339 that it would be at retail. Today, you have a sale price of $119. You even have 5 Flex, $25, and you have free shipping. So it's everything that you could want, including the fact that now you can hear television. So let me give you a quick demonstration, and then we're gonna bring in our guest, because when it comes to the ZVOX that can completely change the way you interact with your television, this is it. So the ZVOX itself, with a 3-year factory warranty, is over $250. And then you're getting extras, including Live X Live, you're getting 2 months of audio books, you're getting 3 months of Groker Fitness. The retail price is over $339. You're not coming anywhere near that. You're saving more than $200 off of that retail value. Let's talk about sound, shall we? So we've got our TV on.
Very pleased to tell you that this figurine today at auction is a very, very collectible piece.
And that's the TV sound. And if you're saying, it's okay, but it could be better. Here's with ZVOX.
Oh, wow. Because it's in such good condition and all the history associated with it, I would say this would actually be something in the region of $40,000 to $50,000.
Okay, so without ZVOX,
Goes wide. Jackson is lined up on near field. Smith
and now with ZVOX.
Has it on his fingertips. Touchdown for the Rams.
Okay.
Multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 142.
I love that we've got a way for you to really see the difference and really hear the difference of what ZVOX could do. I wanna let you know, we're gonna give you the full presentation. You're just choosing whether you want it in white, which is what you see right here. This is espresso. We have this beautiful rose gold. Oh my gosh, we only have 20 remaining in rose gold, and we even have it in this really pretty titanium color. So those are your choices. You're going to get the ZVOX and you get the remote control. And Lori Leland is joining us to give us all of the details. Lori, that demonstration, I mean, literally it was night and day in terms of sound.
Oh my gosh, here at home too. And Tamara, you nailed it. Yes, way to go, girl. And really, you've set this up so perfectly, because there is a major problem in our country right now and in the world, and that is a lot of us cannot understand the voices on TV, because the flat screen TVs have speakers that are about, yeah, this size. This is so teeny tiny small, it looks like a little button, right? So this is no way going to be able to deliver that satisfying sound quality where we're going to be able to understand what's happening on television. And what the makers at ZVOX, the guys that basically invented the soundbar in the first place, what they realized is these speakers are very oftentimes facing down or firing backwards. So last time I checked, we sat in front of the TV when we're trying to watch it, right? So why would we want the sound going back towards the back wall? wall. That doesn't make any sense, but that's what we're finding in more and more of these flat screen TVs. So the reason a lot of us have decided we need something to be able to try to hear TV more effectively, to be able to enjoy television without turning on closed captioning and reading it, without having to rewind over and over and over again to capture those missed plot points. And ZVOX is your answer. This has patented hearing aid technology that grabs the voices out of the background, because everything's just muddled together these days, right? Like you said, the soundtrack, which is the music, the explosions, everything's just a muddled mess. So instead of that, ZVOX is grabbing the voices, pulling them forward, clarifying them, and then pushing them towards your ears so that you can hear every single word as clear as a bell. It's going to make all the difference in the world. And what we love about this, Tamara, is now you can start listening at a lower volume. So you don't have to crank up the volume. It's not about loudness with ZVOX. It's about clarity. And for those of you out there who, like myself, I've been very, very embarrassed over the last year or two, asking my husband to turn it up, what'd they say, driving him insane. Yes. He is like, Lori, it's already too loud, right? We hit a point where he was over it, and I was too. I was really embarrassed. ZVOX has changed everything. Now we can both understand TV at a lower volume. Tamara, we've literally had people call into the show saying this saved their marriage.
Yes.
You know.
I mean, because when you're not doing that push-pull of turn it up, no, turn it down, turn it up, or you don't have to be the one that you just feel left out of everything. Everybody's laughing and you're like, I missed the joke. Or the movie's over and you're like, I don't know who did it. Who done it? I didn't hear the plot twist because the voice was not loud enough for what's comfortable for you. You do have levels on this too. So you've got 6 levels that you can kind of crank it up to what is most comfortable for you, but that's the idea. This gives you now the opportunity to have your hand in terms of what's gonna be the sound that's right for you, not just what was built into the TV to begin with. I want you to take advantage of the sale price because it's not always gonna be $130 off of our regular HSN price. And Lori, the fact that it's this small and this lightweight and this easy to hook up, I mean, it couldn't be better.
Yeah, it's so easy to hook up. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's one cable into your TV, one cable into power. We include all the possible cables that you might need depending on what type of TV you have, and this works with just about every single TV out there. It's tiny but mighty. It's only 17 inches, just weighs a few pounds. There are 3 built-in speakers. So what this does for you is it gives you that virtual 3D surround sound experience with this one sound bar. So if you've ever thought, gosh, maybe I need to spend the money and get that surround sound where I've got the speakers above my head and coming out of the ceiling and you have to wire it and it costs a fortune, try this first, because this is very similar to that experience when you get it home. Also, one of the big features, now this has been life-changing for a lot of us as well, this also has, in addition to the 6 levels that you mentioned, so that AccuVoice, that's the voice clarification technology, you have 6 levels. So you can go from 1 all the way up to 6. If you're watching that bang 'em up, shoot 'em up action flick, you're probably going to want a higher level. If you're watching the news or if you're watching HSN, you might not necessarily need that high of a level. So you can totally customize based on what you're watching, which is really nice. But the great thing about this, simple, easy to set up right out of the box. It doesn't matter where you place it in your room, any area, above the TV, below, to the side, wherever you have room for it, wherever you can place it, will be the sweet spot for your room. And then this also offers a really cool feature called output leveling. Now, this is automatically turned on. So the moment you hook up your ZVOX, it is automatically going to modulate the super way too loud commercials. Have you ever been blasted out when it goes from the show to a commercial and the commercial are like double the volume level and you have no idea why? You haven't touched the remote once.
Yes.
Instead of being blasted out by those loud commercials, your ZVOX will fix that problem for you as well. And then in a lot of cases, you're going to be able to train your main remote control to operate your ZVOX, turn it on and off. So once you get it set at that level of AccuVoice that you want it at, you can typically put your ZVOX remote in a drawer. So you're not dealing with juggling another remote control. But this is a brilliant, brilliant device if you want to enjoy TV again. If you're the one constantly asking, what'd they say? What happened? I missed the plot point. Super embarrassing. Now you can hear everything. And again, not about loudness. It's about clarity. So you can listen to this at a lower volume level and still understand every single word as clear as a bell. It is brilliant, and that's why it's a customer pick. And I recommend them for every TV in your household, because once you get one, you can't hear the other TV at all. You got to get this on all of the TVs.
That's very true. I love that it's not big and bulky. It's a nice, sleek design. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can grab this real quick. I know, Lori, we've got what? Oh my goodness. Now I don't have to go to the gym today. We've got one of a sound bar that probably sounds pretty good. That is bigger, it's bulkier, there are a lot more inputs and sub out, and what is that? I don't even know what that is. And this is huge and it's heavy. We don't have to go through all of this anymore to have great sound quality, because ultimately that's what we're looking for. Lori, I think the ZVOX is such a great idea. I'm gonna pop this back down.
Yeah, that thing was $400.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big name brand. And you know what it did? It made bad sound really loud. So that doesn't help at all, right? We're about clarity. We're looking for clarity, and that's what ZVOX delivers. You guys are going to love this one. Great for gifts as well. Yes. My parents have them and love them. I gifted them, and they have never looked back.
That's right. Lori, thank you so much for this ZVOX.
Thanks,
we'll see you again next time. And you can keep shopping for yours. I know that we do have to move, but it is 737608. It's a customer pick. You choose espresso, white, rose gold will be the first to go, and we also have it in titanium. And then again, it's one plug into the TV, one plug into power, you're done. And now you can actually hear the dialogue. I want you to go for it, okay? And use FlexPay, $24, and use free shipping as well. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna shift gears a little bit. I've got to go to the beauty set because we